just a quick intuitive energy update. We've been going through a really significant shift where we have catapulted, the angels say, across time, space, dimensions, and we're really moving into higher timelines, higher frequencies, and it's coming through in this broadcast right now as I'm speaking, and I'm hearing the birds just echo that as well. You might have gone through a period recently in the last few days or around the super full moon, which has been amplified by this energy of shifting realities. It's like before that, you might have felt like you were in a kind of stranglehold, the angels say, where you felt stuck or in a box or cage. I'm being shown a cage, but there's an empty space between the bars and it's kind of padlocked, but you might have felt like you don't have the key to escape it. It's also a bit of a symbol of the matrix, right? However, the idea is that there is a key, and now we're turning key. We're switching turnstiles, the angels say. So we're moving from one track to another. So just think of it as whether or not you understand or believe about timelines. For myself personally, from my intuitive perspective, I have felt it through over the last several years. And it definitely holds a truth and resonance for me. And when I express it to you, just think of it as you don't have to fully always understand everything. Even just the concept or idea or just the symbol alone might spark a kind of consciousness in you. And that can be enough to get it, because you can feel when energy is changing, when your reality feels like it's shifting. And sometimes we get caught in this kind of in-between period, the angels say, and they do the inverted commas, and there's kind of a funny joke about it where you might feel like it's this in-between place, but they are smiling or laughing in their cute little angelic way, because they never make fun of us, that it's actually happening in real time, they say, except because time is kind of twisted, and more so during an acceleration period where all these changes are happening. And I'm seeing now like a kaleidoscope image. So it's like having a kaleidoscope and it's being shifted, right? It's being tilted. Something also about Earth's tilt axis or something like that as well is connected here, or they're making reference of. And then reality, it suddenly shifts and changes, but they're showing me that all the fractals, those sort of like those images, all the different triangles and fractals of light are still adjusting and assimilating and coming together to form a new picture, a new vision for Earth and for all of us collectively and you individually and as a whole. So that if you have been feeling like your vision has been scattered, or you can't get in touch with your true desires, or the world is turning into a this and a that and the other thing, which it is. Okay, they make a joke now. I couldn't remember what that phrase was, like to hell in a handbasket. And they're showing me that it kind of is true in a funny way. So yes, so that there is the negative energy and the plunging down. And then they just show me that with the basket, visualize putting all your fears, all your worries into that basket, all your uncertainties, all the like crap stuff, and ask the angels to carry and lift that off, and they will take it away for you. You might have been feeling like you're going cray-cray, because when this the fractals are moving and it feels like we're in between realities and we're neither here nor there, we're in no man's land. They're making a joke now, it's like no soul's land, we're soulless. But because of our souls and our pure essence, we're being carrying through and reaching higher dimensions. And sometimes they show me a symbol which I've received before of like those games where the little hand comes in, those video games, and they pick you up and they put you back into the game. Life saves you, right? And you get another go. However, what they're doing is little hands coming in, and we're in this in-between weird world until we're plonked down again. So it can feel like in the interim, like you're literally going nuts, and all your stuff's coming up. So if you still have unprocessed stuff, they're kind of like going haywire in all directions, and you're like, why haven't I gotten over this yet, and all that kind of thing. So there's some uncertainty and some friction, and they show me anxiety and stresses and stressors on top of it. And the stressors are creating the kind of feeling of like a negative cycle that repeats. However, because it's twisting and turning, it's taking you into a higher reality with a fresh new perspective that you will be moving into once things settle. So they show me like the sands of time, just like sand comes down an hourglass. Things will shift and settle and bring you into a new place, a new space, and a new forum, they say, in which to be, believe, and dream.